Hello, lovelies. Welcome to, or welcome back to the dollhouse. I am your host, Kira, and I talk about crochet and yarning stuff and things. We have a lot of stuff and things this week. I have been on a cotton kick since the weather is getting so much warmer. And cinnamon stitches, one of my absolute favorite channels. Cinnamon Stitches has a summer breeze tank top. I have never made a tank top before in my life. I have never worn a tank top in my life. One of my friends asked me for a tank top. I'm like, I'll try. So I have got to say, if you're kind of iffy about making a tank top and you don't like the ones that are just straight across and straight up, this gives you a little bit more style. A little bit more style. The neckline turns into the straps and it's got an A-frame to it. It's got this line of peaks straight down the front and the back, so it turns into a little A-frame with the armholes and stuff and the things. It has like this super awesome drape to it. That's the front. This is the back, and I love the movement on this. I love the movement on this. I can't wait to send it to her, and I hope she loves it. She has crazy, insane allergies, and it's hard to find a very cute tank top that's 100% cotton. So I made that. Then I got jealous, and I said, okay, that's really pretty. By the way, that is made with Hate the Name, Love the Yarn, Premier's Hipster Cotton, and the colorway is Hello Hydrangea. And it is stunning. The way this came out is just stunning. The shift to it and the move. So, if you need a non-traditional, not boxy tank top, I would suggest checking out Cinnamon Stitches and her Summer Breeze, because that's beautiful. Excuse me, nose itchies. I can't wear tank tops. I can wear tank tops. I am physically capable of wearing tank tops. I do not wear tank tops because I have a deep-seated fear of my old lady arms. Long story short, childhood trauma. Let's let it go at that. So I said, okay, I want to make something different. I don't just want to make like a top-down raglan shirt. I don't want to make, a tank top with sleeves, because that's kind of silly. So I said, okay, I will make myself a panel shirt. We used to call these box shirts back when I was a kid. Now this is what I have so far of my box shirt. I am using a discontinued color of Sugar Wheel Cotton from Yarn Bee, and it is 5 ounces, 335 yards, 142 grams, 306 meters, 100% cotton. Now it says you can wash warm. I think that's a dryer. I would wash cold and I would dry air, just because it's cotton and cotton tends to be shrinky. Also made a hole in my bag that I keep my soap in the bathroom, so I had to make a new little soap sack to put the soap in. If you don't know about these are one of the best things ever, because if you make them a little bit bigger, you can use these to give your cat a bath and save your blood a little bit. Cat bath mittens, also known as soap savers. I had a skein of Karen cotton funnel cake that I was making a tail with. Not thinking anything, just making a tail, making a tail, making a tail, making a tail, and then I got finished and I went, how did I do this to half? This is completely unplanned. Completely unplanned pooling. But I like the part that didn't pool the right, well, that didn't, I don't know, that didn't plaid. I like the part that didn't plaid, but I think it really makes it kind of extra special. I'm gonna have to try that with some of the other colors. Anyway, this shirt I am using going to be Sugar Wheel Cotton in the discontinued color Be Still My Tart. I'm not a fan of Hobby Lobby in general. On the corporate rankings, I am not a fan of a lot of things that Hobby Lobby supports. I'm not a fan of a lot of things that Hobby Lobby funds. So, I try to buy Hobby Lobby yarn as indirectly as possible. If I can buy it off of Etsy, that's cool. If I can buy it off of eBay, that's cool. That's generally how I get my hands on Hobby Lobby yarn, because I don't want to give them money. But that's just me. I don't judge you. If you're comfortable in Hobby Lobby spending money, you go. My opinions are only my opinions. So I am sitting around trying to make all the things out of cotton. And it's been thunderstorming on and off all day, so I'm trying. I have natural light coming in while it's not raining. I'm trying to control the natural light and the rain at the timing. Excuse me. So I did want to talk. So if you don't want to hear Kira babble about community things, then feel free to click onto one of my other videos, to click onto something else, because I haven't been in the YouTube Yarniverse very long. I have not used YouTube's English is not my native language today, apparently. I have not been using YouTube tutorials for very long. And between Cinnamon Stitches and Bag Your Day and Thriss and the guy from Arcane Fiberworks, because I can't remember his name right now, but you all know who I mean. You know, between all of these people doing YouTube channels, why can't I? Let me get some more light in here. un momento. That's better. I have not been here very long, but I have noticed, like in every society, there's cliques, there's groups, there's little throngs of us that cling together. And that's not a bad thing. That happens in every community. You can't be everybody's friend. That's cool. You don't have to be anybody's enemy. That has to start somewhere. And you don't have to be anybody's competition. You know who your competition is? You know who my competition is? There's creators that have been doing this for 10 years that have, you know, millions and millions of followers. And that's great for them. That's awesome. There's people that started doing this the same time I did. And they happen to luck out and get a shout out at the right time, and they blew up. I am so happy for them. And they are doing spectacularly well. I have seen randomly people pop up and just out of nowhere, like Fabio. I don't know where Fabio came from. But whew, man, and Jay, Moonlit Moth, Jay. Anyway, I love seeing these channels grow, and I love seeing the channels grow so hugely like they did. And I'm not jealous in the slightest, because I don't know what to do with 10,000 people looking at me. I would probably freak out or wonder what's wrong with all of you, but I kind of do that anyway. Love you. Thank you for being here. But that doesn't make me jealous of them. I'm happy to see them succeed, because that means I have the chance to do the same. I have the chance to have millions of followers. I have the chance to have my page featured on your screen. I have the chance to have all of these things that everyone else has. The only thing in the way is me. The only thing in the way is me. Another channel isn't stopping somebody from watching me. You can watch me, you can watch other channels. You know, if you're exclusively watching me for yarn content, I'm sorry. Somebody told you the wrong information. Please go look up smarter people. But don't. It's easy to say don't let it get to you. It's easy to say there's bad people on the internet. And for some reason, these people get joy out of destroying a life. And that's sometimes what happens. And processes need to change, and things need to do. And if that's happening to you, I know it's hard. And I'm sorry that happened to you. But please don't leave. Don't leave because people are jerks. Some people are always going to be a jerk. Please don't leave because, oh, there's so many crocheters on YouTube already. You always add something interesting, something that's uniquely you, and you don't have to be a designer. You don't have to be a designer to make a YouTube page. I don't design anything. I don't even consider things I design a design. I just kind of work up the yarn and see what happens. And sometimes it's good, and sometimes it's not. And sometimes you get halfway through a project and go, you know what? I'm just going to turn this into a soap bag. So, easy peasy, things like that. Don't let people get to you. Now, on the extreme end of things, I understand why that gets to you. I understand why that changes your entire format, your entire life, your entire everything. But we need to come together as a yarn community. We need to show each other that we're stronger together. That sharing information is what we're here for. Sharing our love of fiber arts and our love of creating things. And keeping our brains sharp and, seeing a project completed through to the end and the satisfaction of knowing that you made that. Whether it's, a shirt or a towel or a blanket or a janky pillow because you forgot to measure, you made that. That's awesome. You keep being awesome. Your awesome does not need to be everybody else's awesome. You can have your own awesome. And apparently I, as a YouTuber, have silly things called opinions that some of you may not agree with. If you tell me politely, I would be happy to discuss anything with you. But I'm not going to interact if you're not polite, because I don't need that kind of drama in my life at my age. And there is a ice cream truck on the street. Does everybody turn into a little kid when you hear? I don't know if you guys can hear that. The ice cream truck just went up the street. And 5-year-old me went, I don't have any change. Okay, sorry. That kind of broke me out of the tirade for a minute. But yeah, it doesn't matter your skill level. It doesn't matter how pretty your makes are. What matters is you're happy doing it. What matters to me is I'm happy doing it. I make other people happy as well. So that makes me happy too. So I get happy twice. Yay! Of course he's parked across the street. I'll be back. Okay. Ice cream truck left. Now I can hear myself think. Now I'm thinking about ice cream. Anywho. I guess I might as well wrap this one up. As always, do what makes you happy. You can't make anyone happy until you make yourself happy. Be kind. Be kind to yourself. Sprinkle kindness like seeds. It's free. Until next time, lovelies. I'm glad you're all part of my community.